Most people don't think twice before spending a quarter, but what if I told you that one simple 1979 Washington $quarter coin could actually be worth a lot more than 25 cents? That's right, this everyday coin, sitting quietly in pockets and drawers across America, might be hiding some serious value that only the sharpest eyes can recognize. The 1979 Washington quarter may not look flashy at first glance, but it's loaded with hidden potential. It was minted during a time when the U.S. Mint was evolving, experimenting with production, tightening quality control, and trying to keep up with increasing coin demand. As a result, some very interesting coins were struck that year. From subtle design tweaks to rare errors, the 1979 quarter is a sleeper hit in the world of coin collecting. It was produced at 3 major U.S. mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The ones from Philadelphia carry no mint mark, Denver ones have a small D, and the San Francisco coins come with an S. But not all mint marks are created equal. The San Francisco Mint made proof coins. These are high-detail versions made especially for collectors, and some of them came out with unique traits that collectors are now willing to pay big money for. The most famous of these is the 1979 S-proof quarter, which actually has 2 types. One has a filled, blurry S mint mark. That's known as Type 1. But the real treasure is Type 2, where the S is crisp and clearly defined. It may seem like a small difference, but collectors go wild over these tiny details. A Type 2 in pristine proof condition can sell for $80, $100, or even more, depending on its grade. But that's not all. Even the standard circulation coins, the ones struck for everyday use, can be worth more than face value if they're in the right condition. We're talking about uncirculated coins that have never been used in day-to-day transactions. If you find a 1979 quarter in mint state, graded MS-66 or MS-67 by professional services like PCGS or NGC, you could be holding onto a coin that's worth $25, $50, or even over $200. Collectors love coins in high grades, especially if they have sharp strikes, clean fields, the flat areas of the coin, and minimal contact marks. The truth is, finding high-grade quarters from the 1970s isn't easy because most were used and abused for years. So, if you have one that's still gleaming like the day it left the mint, you better not spend it. And let's not forget about error coins. Oh yes, this is where the big money sometimes shows up. Errors like off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, and broad strikes turn regular coins into fascinating oddities. For example, a 1979 quarter with an off-center strike could fetch $100 or more, especially if the error is dramatic and the date is fully visible. A double die, where the design appears slightly duplicated, is another hot item among error collectors. Some of these can go for hundreds depending on rarity and condition. Even crazier, there are stories of people finding valuable error coins in coin rolls they picked up from the bank or in loose change they got from the store. That's why coin roll hunting has become a popular hobby. Imagine the thrill of opening a roll of quarters and spotting one that's mistruck or unusually shiny. You could be uncovering a mini jackpot. Another fun fact is that 1979 was a pivotal year in U.S. coin history because it marked the first year of the Susan B. Anthony dollar. This shift in focus at the mint meant that attention to detail on some of the quarter production lines was a bit inconsistent. That's why more errors and variations can be found on coins from this year, especially in the San Francisco proofs. When people think of valuable coins, they usually imagine old silver dollars or gold pieces. But modern coins like the 1979 quarter prove that you don't need a century-old relic to find value. Sometimes, it's the coin that's just a few decades old, hiding in plain sight, that ends up being the most exciting. If you're curious about whether your 1979 quarter could be worth more than 25 cents, the first step is to check the mint mark. Is it blank? That's Philadelphia. Does it have a D? That's Denver. An S means San Francisco. Then look at the condition. Is it shiny and uncirculated, or does it have wear from circulation? Next, use a magnifying glass to look for any oddities, doubled letters, misaligned images, or missing details. You'd be surprised how many collectors overlook the simple stuff. Collectors and dealers are constantly on the lookout for 1979 quarters in high condition or with unique features. And because this coin isn't super old, it's still relatively easy to find in circulation or coin rolls. That means the hunt is very much alive, and the treasure is out there, waiting to be discovered.